All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back. It's Monday, March the 7th. So we'll get started here in about 20 seconds. So thank you all for joining us this morning. All right, you all, let's begin with our pledges. So please stand for the pledges. Pledge to the United States flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Texas flag pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Our campus mission: develop young men into impactful leaders through the development of their intellectual, moral, physical, social, and emotional skills for the global society of tomorrow. Our campus vision: the school of today for tomorrow's leaders. Motto: believe, achieve, succeed. Our core beliefs: campus core, engagement, encouragement, exposure, environment, excellence. Student core: academia, brotherhood, character, perseverance, service. Our campus creed: we are the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy. We believe in the transformative powers of knowledge and wisdom. We believe that success is brought about by perseverance, not chance. We know our actions are governed by strength of character rather than whims of emotion. We resist excuses, holding ourselves accountable for our actions. We are successful through honesty, humility, and the pursuit of intellectual excellence. We are loyal to our family. We are a brother's keeper. We are committed to our community. We are servants of mankind. We have the audacity to hope. We have the audacity to succeed. We are the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy. And now for our school song.
We are the brothers of BOMLA with the goal of becoming best in the USA. We believe perseverance, not chance, is the way to achieve. Our actions are governed by character, honesty, humility. Excuses don't exist. We are loyal to our family, committed to our community, servants of mankind and humanity. We have the audacity to hope and succeed. We are the brothers of Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy. We have the audacity to hope and succeed. We have the audacity to believe, achieve, succeed. We are the brothers of Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy. Believe, achieve, succeed.
And now for a moment of silence. All right, thank you all again for joining us this morning. It's Monday, and we're continuing to focus for this month of March, our week before spring break, lines 1 and 13. We are the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, and that's going to hopefully segue into a brief presentation that I'm going to hopefully be able to share with you all today about the house system. A real big part of our school's culture has been the house system. You know, almost every school now in DISD has a house system. And so some are modeling it off of the Ron Clark Academy, and some are modeling off of what they've heard about what we're doing over here. So I want us to revisit that and make sure that we're living up to the spirit of the house system. All right. So let's take about 2 minutes, y'all. Set my timer now. Let's log into Clever and we'll get in rhythm. All right, y'all, let's wrap it up. We have about 5 more seconds, so thank you for taking the time to respond to those questions. And let me see if we have any birthdays today. We do. So for March the 7th, we have Brother Kaysen Child, 6th grade. Happy birthday, Brother Kaysen. And then also Brother Reginald Moss, 11th grade. So happy birthday, Brother Reginald. Well, when you see these two young men, please wish them
I
happy
heard it
birthday.
was somebody's birthday.
Kaysen and Brother
I heard it was
birthday.
somebody's birthday. Yeah. PJ Panda birthday song, yeah. Yeah, today is your birthday, we gon' say it loud. Today is your birthday, I know you're so proud. Today is your birthday, we gon' turn out. About to throw a party, get it lit and wild out. Cut the cake and we gon' say happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, yeah. Happy, happy, happy birthday.
All right, y'all. What announcements do we have? All right, Mr. Akbar.
Sorry. Good morning, everyone. Mr. Akbar, 6th grade world culture, 7th grade Texas studies. I got a few announcements, actually. The first one is from Mr. Anderson. NJHS and NHS are be selling jeans passes on Wednesday. So if you guys buy a jean pass on Wednesday, you'll be able to wear your jeans on Thursday. Jeans passes will be at $1. And you could wear your jeans along with a college or a spirit shirt. So you buy the pass on Wednesday, then you wear jeans on Thursday. And if you really think about it, you could wear your jeans on Thursday and then on Friday as well, because it's a house day. Now, my second announcement is actually regarding the house system. And Mr. Jackson, if you would, can you scroll down just a little bit till we get to Friday? Till we get to Friday schedule? Or if I can, you know what? I might. No. You know what? Let me screen share, and yeah, so I can kind of talk about this now. House, we're gonna be having our house celebration on Friday. If you guys see here, we have, exams happening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. However, Friday is going to be a C day, but for the House of Alliance and the House of Expedition, period 6, 7, and 8, as long as you have an 80 in all your classes, and there's no behavior issues, you'll be able to go to the auditorium, use your devices or whatever for period 6, 7, and 8. That is only for the House of Alliance because they won last spring, 2021, and for the House of Expedition that won in fall. What do we call it? Yeah, this past fall, 2021. So, teachers, you were given this. Now, brothers. If you notice on the side, it says Google Sheet. I have emailed this to you already. This Google Sheet, I need you to fill out for brothers who will not be attending, who are not allowed to attend, I should say, the house celebration for Alliance and Expedition. Remember, the criteria is 80 and above for all classes and no behavior issues. So teachers, fill out that Google Sheet and make sure that's done at the very latest Thursday. So on Friday we have it and we can pull it up on those brothers who should not be attending the auditorium. If you have any other questions, then feel free to send me an email, but that's what we're going to be doing on Friday for period 6, 7, and 8 for the House of Alliance and Expedition. And this is for students only. Teachers, I'm going to meet with the House committee, and then we can figure out a reward for the teachers in Alliance and Expedition. So again, if you have any questions or concerns, please just send me an email. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Akbar. And what other announcements do we have? All right, let me share the screen really quickly and give everyone an opportunity to ask whatever questions they have, but I want to make sure that the teachers know where they should be and also that all the brothers know where they should be. So the two tests that we'll have today will be for 8th and 9th grade brothers, and the 8th grade brothers will be taking their U.S. History Star mock exam, and then the 9th grade brothers will be taking the English 1 EOC mock. All right, so we're looking at the test beginning at 9, and you all's lunch will also, be worked into that 5-hour period, but then you'll be released at 2:50. So we still have like a little 20-minute buffer for you all to be getting where you need to get, and also taking care of all of your login issues and whatever kind of concerns we have. So can everyone see this screen here? For the 9th grade brothers and the 8th grade brothers, these are your testing locations. So for room 316, the administrator is going to be Mrs. Ridgway Turner, and the brothers who are testing will have the last names from Adams, Castillo, Cervantes. So it looks like if that makes sense. And then so for Mr. Wood in room 324, it's going to be Castillo to Huerta, your 9th grade brothers. And then in Mr. Adros's room, it's going to be Ibarra to Razo. And then in Mrs. Etheridge Alford, it's going to be Rice to Zuniga. And Mr. Anderson, it's going to be with these U.S. History brothers, 8th grade brothers. Acosta to Faz. And Ms. Faisan, it's going to be 331. Flores to Llamas. Ms. Ferreira, it's going to be room 330, Flores to Resendez. And Ms. Marshall, also 8th grade, it's going to be from Reina to Zavala. All right, so for the teacher coverage, Mr. Wood, students are going to go to Ms. Robinson's in the library for advisory 1st, 2nd, and 3rd periods. All right, so Mr. Wood, students, normally you would be in Mr. Wood's room, but since they're testing, you're going to go to the library. Mr. Adress's students will go to Mr. Bowen's, which is room 306 for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th period. Right, and Ms. Etheridge Alford students are going to go to room 131 with Ms. Banks for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th periods. So Ms. Ferreira students will be in room 133 with Ms. Jones for 1st, 3rd, and 4th periods. Ms. Marshall students will be with Mr. Teo in room 134 for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th periods. And Mr. Shatoni and his students are going to be in the esports room. And so when your students take their, like if you're a test administrator, when your brothers take their lunch, that's when you'll take your lunch. And then there'll be monitors in the hallways while the brothers are in their testing rooms. So for the brothers, you're going to come down, get your lunch, and then eat your lunch in the testing room. Right. So while we are on this Zoom session, what kind of questions do we have? We've had to move some people around or substitute some people because of absences, and then, things are unavoidable. And you always have to have a backup to the backup and a backup to that plan too. So everything's fine. We have everything in place. So if there are any questions, you all please ask now. If you haven't logged in to your School City or a DAN platform and you're an administrator, please do that while we're here. Make sure you can log in, and I'll give you all about 60 seconds or so, but please log in to School City DAN to make sure that you have access. And Ms. Walker?
Okay, I have just one question. So I know there's no fine arts classes on Tuesday and I think it was Wednesday. So where do those students go? Like the students who aren't testing in those classes, are they just gonna
I'm sorry, go ahead.
are they just gonna stay in their normal location or?
That's an excellent question. And Tuesday may change. Looks like we're gonna have to make a couple of changes. So we will definitely get you updated, Ms. Walker, so that you know exactly what's gonna happen. Because I've just been informed of a change because I think like 70 of the eighth graders tomorrow are gonna be in UIL. So we'll make that adjustment and then update you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am, you're welcome. All right, and what other questions do we have?
Good morning, Mr. Jackson, Bama family. This is Miss Garrett. Just a reminder, if you've never logged into School City, then Mr. Fernandez will be controlling the facilitation of the test from his test coordinator panel. And so you just need to be familiar with the system so that if you have a student that has issues or problems, if you need to pause a test, if a test is like having technical difficulties, please make sure that you email or text Mr. Fernandez, or you can email or text us so that we can make sure that all the students are running smoothly during testing. But the teachers that are teaching these subjects, remember when it's time for your class, you'll need to be aware of that because we'll need you to kind of start and manage that from the background. So today, Mr. Fernandez and Mr. N. Forte will be managing those. And if you have any questions, just please reach out, text us, or whoever can answer the quickest so we can get you up and going as soon as possible. Thank you.
Okay, and if your name, thank you very much, Ms. Garrett. If your name is not mentioned as a proctor, you'll still just be with your students. You'll follow your normal schedule. If you aren't listed as a proctor, then you're just gonna follow your normal schedule. And so that was for Mr. Small. All right, and so I just got a text. So is there any teacher who's having an issue? I just got a text from one teacher, but are there any teachers who aren't able, any proctors, test administrators, not able to log into their system?
Hey, Mr. Jackson, this is Mr. Moore, middle school math. So I am I don't have any issues accessing School City, but the issue is changing to a test administrator. So I can only test the students that I have on my roster. And that's the same for all of the proctors right now. They can't access the current English or US history.
Right. That's what I was just saying, Mr. Jackson. They don't. So today, Mr. Moore, great question. So I'll reiterate that using your question. So if you have students, that means that the person who's the teacher of those students are going to have to be present to get the students started and to actually proctor their own tests. Today, Mr. Fernandez has access remotely for Ms. Robinson's groups. And so we will have to be in touch with him about getting Ms. Robinson's group started. And then Mr. N. Forte's, he will have to come around and make sure, but he's in the building, so he will remotely get those students started for you all. And hopefully tomorrow, after we kind of huddle up today and do our debrief, we can see if we can reassign those students. And if not, we will just need to, like tomorrow, if you're doing algebra, for example, which would probably be different if they're going to be gone. But when we do algebra, we'll probably still need you to be available to kind of proctor from a distance. But for today, we're going to have Mr. Forte kind of getting all the students started in those classrooms and proctoring from a distance. And then Mr. Fernandez will do the opening and proctoring for Robinson. I hope that makes sense. So it's more like you guys are just kind of monitoring them, but the person that owns those students have to virtually do the proctoring today.
All right, so I just got another text also from Miss Marshall. She's been reassigned. So let me find out about that before we head on out. But what other questions do we have?
And thank you to Mr. Moore for the question. I just want to add, you guys, if you have any like glitches today or any problems throughout this process, to please let us know. Just like Ms. Walker's question, Mr. Moore's question, because we're fixing those things. Because ideally, we would like to just roll the same schedule into our regular STAR testing. And so if we can get all the kinks out, then we'll have a great schedule to move forward with. So if something is not right, just let us know immediately. I think all of you have my number to text me throughout the day. So text me so that I can forward those questions. If you have Mr. Fernandez's number, please text him or email us so that we can quickly get things resolved and fix the schedule, because we just really want to change the date for our STAR test and kind of use this. So these are our practice things, and we appreciate your flexibility, especially as Mr. Fernandez is new with testing coordinating this year. And we just appreciate everything you all are doing, flexibility and helping us to coordinate this today. Thank you.
All right, and thank you, Ms. Garrett. And you all looking at that schedule, if you see that for whatever reason, Mr. Fernandez has not included you in the testing, and you don't have any kids in your room, at that point you do have the option to turn the lights off and then hide in the room, but the ideal thing would be to say, hey, Mr. Fernandez, you made a mistake. I wasn't included in the scheduling, and I want to make sure that I'm here to support the students and support the testing supervision. So if that happens, it's an honest mistake. Please contact Mr. Fernandez, the main office, and we'll get you assigned so that you can monitor the hallway, assist with lunch, just so that you can contribute to the supervision and the testing. All right, so I'm still looking at for Ms. Marshall's update, but we're going to begin to transition. So if you are, for right now, Ms. Marshall, go ahead and then go with the students, and then I'm sure we'll have it all ready to go by the time Mr. Fernandez gets a chance to respond to this. And Brother Nathan, is this schedule posted on the Leadership Lounge? This testing schedule? Because Brother Nathan said, did.
That's a great question. Mr. Akbar, are you?
I haven't posted it yet, but as soon as we leave the Zoom call, I'll handle that.
Okay. And then so Brother Nathan, this is a live document, and as we make updates, it automatically updates. So yes, sir, it's the most recent, and we'll make sure it's posted to the Leadership Lounge. So the only change we're looking at for today is Ms. Marshall's, and I'll update that. And Mr. Anderson's email is about what I was addressing. So hey, that's great. Mr. Anderson's already putting out solutions. That's what I like to see. So if y'all have any kind of questions, any suggestions to make things flow, please let us know, because just like Ms. Garrett said, this is hopefully going to be something that we're able to just with minor adjustments use for our real STAR. And then yes, sir, Brother Nathan, I am projecting a live Google Doc. So with that live Google Doc, it updates. And there shouldn't be any major changes to Monday. The only change from Monday will be just the teachers who this morning said they weren't going to be here, and that one change with Miss Marshall. But other than that, this is the up-to-date schedule. Do you have a specific question, Brother Nathan? If not, you all, let's make it a great day, and we're looking forward to all the feedback so that we can update this schedule. Make it a great day at Bomla, you all, and I will see you in the classrooms and the hallways.